kick it off out in the UK. This is really serious. We did make somewhat of a prediction on here, stated that the United Kingdom, Ireland, primarily Ireland, was going to be one of the first hard-hitting censorships ever. Like, I mean, they're going to go hard with the censorship, but they're going to do it in very draconian ways because of people standing up against being bullied by migrants that come in. Not immigrants, migrants that are being placed in their country and, and raping the women and destroying the infrastructure and destroying everything. And, I was more on the side for Ireland being one of the first. But I was wrong. It's actually the UK. Ireland's in the UK. England. Let me correct myself. England. And let's go into it, folks. Here it is. Met Police UK threaten terrorism charges against keyboard warriors who comment on immigration protests. Now, people protesting against their way of life, preserving conserving their life and their way of life and their religion and their language and their infrastructure and their people are being obviously laid out or being called alt-right terror groups. And unfortunately, that's what's going on. And they are going to go hard on this, folks. I got a little inside scoop from a good friend over in Manchester, and he was telling me how deep they're going to go with this, okay, guys? We're talking about... Okay, let's just see what the article's saying, and I'll get into what he was telling me. In an effort to silence citizens that oppose the continued flooding of their country with violent migrants, MET police officer Sir Mark Rowley in the United Kingdom is threatening keyboard warriors with terrorism charges even if they live abroad, if they are caught inciting riots online. So, see what I'm saying? Now, if you are... This is why England or the United Kingdom is going to be the ultimate draconian censorship, because they're going to go overseas. They're going to go to New Zealand, Canada, America, and they're going to arrest your ass. Because anytime you want to be conservative and protect your family values and your religion and your infrastructure, you're bad news to them. You go against what they want to do to you, right? This is how bad it's getting. When he issued the threat, Rowley was responding to the wave of protests that are erupting across Great Britain in response to the knife killing of 3 young girls at a Taylor Swift-themed dance clinic in the Southport of England by a 17-year-old Rwandan whose parents are migrants. And there you go right there. Oh, well, the parents are migrants. The parents are migrants. He was born in England. He should know. No. When they were deporting Portuguese from Canada, even the kids that were born in Canada to Portuguese parents got deported in 2007 and 8. So, even if they had kids, it doesn't matter. You don't. So, when there was that mass deportation in Canada, Portuguese, that's, and these guys are covering it too. UK government plan will force tech giants to ban fake news. And tech companies will be forced to ban fake news from their platforms under plans being considered by Britain's new Labour government. The latest crackdown on what the government deems misinformation comes in the wake of the UK riots. And here it is right here. Birmingham, England, August 5th. Armed Muslim patrol members surrounded and attacked a pub of marching around the area looking for white wingers to attack. The rumored far-right protest never materialized. The Muslim rioters attacked journalists. So, I'm not allowed on X. I got permanently banned on X. So, unfortunately, a few months back. So, we're not going to be using them for any reference, unfortunately. And UK police threaten terrorism charges against Americans who criticize immigration. Again, this is serious. That's why I'm bringing up multiple headlines with this. UK police have threatened to charge Americans with terrorism if they criticize the immigration policies in the British government. Well, there's a big difference with this, folks. You got immigration, and you got migrants. I'm an immigrant. My parents are immigrants. We're Portuguese. We came here to build the country, and now they're kicking us out of the country, and they don't want us in the country anymore. Migrants are the people that come to the buildings and the banks and the government centers and the condominiums that we built to allow them to come in and now just take over, right? And that's how it works, right? And Nigel Farage is weighing in on this too. Nigel Farage fears political persecution, warns Prime Minister Keir Starmer poses biggest threat to free speech in British history. And I'm telling you guys, this is massive. This is massive. Reform Party leader and British MP Nigel Farage has warned that Keir Starmer poses an existential threat to free speech across the United Kingdom. And in an interview with Fox News host, Farage was asked about his response to Prime Minister Starmer's brutal crackdown on his political opponents following a series of violent protests against Islam and mass immigration that have swept the UK in recent weeks. So boatloads of people are coming in. Tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people are arriving on UK shores through different means. That is in the United States. And guys, this is major. I knew Ireland was kind of big. It's in the UK. Yeah, guys, Ireland's in the UK. I know that. I thought Ireland was going to be maybe the first, and then England will be second when it comes to this big crackdown that they're pushing for. When it comes to telling people and filming and being amateur journalists and filming, hey, this guy's burning my car. Oh, this guy's outside my there's a bunch of guys outside with machetes outside my business, and I can't put that on social media. The police won't do nothing about it because that's considered forming an opinion. So that is becoming a major problem. It's forming an opinion. And that's what's happening right now, folks. You stand up for your liberty. You stand up for your conservativeness. You stand up for your religion. You stand up to protect your infrastructure. You're the bad guy. And that's how it's going down.